Would you like to pay any mana for Esper Sentinel's trigger?
All right, I'm going to be European here, and I will pay the 1.
Oh, well, I'm still going to draw a card. That player has to pay the X. I hear
you told me you started out the whole thing with your European values and communism.
Yes.
What's up? It's Summoner's Rift. We have a League of Legends legend here today. So we're gonna summon up the Rift and play. Does that
that was
work?
good. That was good. That was perfect.
Can I be completely honest with you?
Of course you can.
I've never played a single game of League of Legends in my life.
And that's probably led to a more blessed existence.
Well, today we are playing with our blessed decks, or our pet decks, commander decks that we just love over the years and we can't stop tuning up and playing with. They may not be our most powerful, but they're some of our most beloved. And our guests are some of our most beloved. Who are you, beloved guest?
I am beloved Alialoni, or AliasV. I am a content creator. I co-host EDHijinks, and I also commentate on the Pro Tour sometimes. Today I am playing Svella Ice Shaper. This is one of my pet decks that one of my subs made for me. They sent me the deck in a fancy little custom box and everything, and I've just been tuning it ever since. And I feel very much like Svella, given the current temperatures in Canada at the time of filming. Svella makes mana rocks and likes to cheat at big idiots, so my deck is basically that. Ramp and big idiots.
This pod is basically that.
Exactly what was going through my mind as well.
Yeah, you stole the words from me. What's up, wizards? It's Deb from SBMTG, aka your favorite Magic Channel's favorite Magic Channel. Best believe that the professor go bananas for my deck decks. But I also do a bunch of card ratings. We rate 10 random cards every single day on my channel. We do previews for cards that are coming out. We do top 10 lists. We do basically everything you can think of. And if you can think of something we don't do, I'm going to start doing it. Today,
You rap.
I also rap.
You used to rap. You don't do too much rapping anymore. What's your last rap?
Maybe about 10 seconds ago, when I did the best believe that the professor go bananas for my deck text.
It's true.
I come correct. Today, we're going to play with my fiance, Ellis Ilkor, right here. The sadistic pilgrim, a little Orzhov 2/2 death touch. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. But whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent is going to lose 1 life. So I got kind of a soul warden, kind of a blood artist. And even though she's my fiance, I actually have a real wife. We have an understanding. It's fine. Yeah.
Hi. I'm sorry. That was amazing. I loved it.
We Americans are very open.
It's true, yes. Hi, I'm Medical Aaron. I commentate on League of Legends for a living, although I do other games as well. I've been playing Magic for about 10 years now, and today I'm playing Wilhelt the Rotcleaver, who, firstly, very German name, and living in Berlin, that makes sense, but also, he makes a lot of zombies, and it reminds me a lot of my solo queue adventures. It's very fitting that I have as many zombies on the field, and I try and command them into doing what I want them to do.
I totally understand what you're referring to through context clues. Well, you all know my pet deck. It's the deck that I love more than any other. No, it's not Merfolk. No, it's not Slivers. It's Brian's Stout Arm. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that fling. I've beaten Josh-TheProxyGuy with this deck, just not on camera, but it still counts. It still counts. The old man, he lost. Josh is the old man in that. And today, I'm going to make you all feel like elderly as this hip, young professor flings relevancy at you. The relevancy. Maybe I'll do a rap. Perhaps the professor shall rap. No, if you haven't seen, you did an entire deck tech in a rap from start to finish. Yes.
People have been asking me to do another one for
yes, I have been.
10 years.
You have not responded to my posts.
Every single time somebody asked me, it was an alt, like you were doing an alt account or something.
Yes. Everyone, please go over to the Strictly Better Magic the Gathering YouTube channel that Dev runs, and make sure you post a comment saying "rap a deck tech, Dev." Rap an entire deck tech.
Oh, you're gonna force me to do
We're
this.
Gonna make you do it.
Oh my god.
All right. Shall we roll to see who goes first?
Sure.
You're the guest. You should go first. I'm gonna let you. You should
are we
roll
not all
first.
the guests? Am I more guests than other guests? Do you have a hierarchy in your head?
I gotta be honest with you. This is TCC family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know them.
I've been
I
here
love
before as
them.
well.
That makes sense.
Dev hasn't been here before, but Dev and I go way back.
Whereas with me,
I just met you for the first time. I was like, I didn't even know you were British. I thought you were
you
German.
didn't even know my name. Which is, we were sending emails like, Medic, I don't actually know your name. how do I book these things? It was amazing. But yes, I will roll. I'll get us kicked off with an incredible 8.
All right,
which is
there we
above
go.
average.
There you go.
Here we go. Domination starts here, baby. 6.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Ha!
11. Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Beat
And
that
here
boss.
we go. This is why they call
Don't
me
you
the professor,
dare
because
get
it's
12.
double 12s.
Ah,
Which I don't think there's such a thing as double 12s.
No.
12s, yeah.
These are my
That
12
would-
sided
that
dice.
would-
it wasn't
cheating.
maths that you were teaching, was it?
Let's see those 12-sided dice, spike feeders. Come on, make it happen. All right, shall we shuffle up and play?
Did it.
Do it.
Remember, in Commander, your first mulligan is free. So if you don't like your hand, don't feel nervous about mulliganing for a new one.
Would you like to cut my deck?
No.
Okay. Would you like to cut my deck there?
it's Commander.
You just don't want to touch my deck?
I
the
just-
League of Legends cooties will get to you, bro.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
you should have to cut in Commander.
You shouldn't have to, but the offer is polite, you know?
Will I get better or worse at League if I cut your deck?
Probably worse, I'll be honest.
Okay.
My league skills are not boundless.
I think I'm gonna.
Me no likey that hand.
I'm mulliganing this.
Anybody want to cut me or my deck?
No,
You could also cut me.
Here, I'm gonna give you the LGS.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
There you go, Dev. All right, I can keep this one. This is okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine too. That's cool.
Yeah, again, I think mine's irritating enough.
I don't love that.
I have ramp and I have spells. I'm a happy camper.
That's
So
magic.
you have land.
I also have land, yeah. That is an important clarification. It's true.
Who won the die roll?
Me.
Oh, we'll go. Oh, I'm last. Go ahead. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Play some magic.
I'm gonna play a Syndicated. It'll enter tapped.
All right. I'm going to draw for turns. I'm going to go Temple of Silence turn 1 right here. And that'll give me a Scribe when it comes into play. That's a good land. Check something out here and make sure my taxes look good.
I don't know, Dev.
Yes.
The kids tell me that Scry is very mid. Surveil is
Surveil.
what's lit.
Yeah, Surveil is a bussin', I think. Maybe that was.
Bussin'.
Yeah, I want to say.
Oh, man.
But I'll tell you, every now and again, you take a mid play. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
go ahead, Aaron.
How often do you use the phrase bussin' in your commentary?
What does that even mean?
I have never used the phrase bussin' in my
Oh,
commentary.
it means you're going places because you're on the bus.
I know bussing as the guy who comes and picks out all the
Oh,
at
yeah.
the restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
Comes and
means
gets
you have
all the cutlery and
a
stuff.
big booty, I think.
Do you upgrade from busing to training as you go along? Yeah?
Actually, I think
Smart.
the kids started thinking that the word bussin' is cringe like a year and a half ago. So, yeah.
If it wasn't before, it
It is now, yeah.
We've ruined it. It's doomed. I'll play a 3/3 city and I will say zombies. I choose a creature type and then I can, for 2 mana and tap it, choose a color and add mana of that color equal to the number of creatures I have of that type. And then I'll pass my turn.
All right, we're gonna draw, and I'm gonna play the most powerful card in all of Magic, a mountain. Lets me cast my lightning bolts. Not doing that here. Just a little Wayfarer's Bauble.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Not much to see. Pass the turn.
You're the only one that made a play on turn 1 though, so I think,
That is.
I think that means you are the problem.
You're the arch enemy now.
I'm the problem.
problem.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh boy. All right. I have played a forest. Tap 2 for a Swiftfoot Boots. I'm gonna protect my fella. Williams?
I'm gonna play one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's an Ice Age Plains right there.
Ooh.
I might as well go ahead and play Esper Sentinel right here.
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy.
I think it's time to do that.
If you must.
Yeah, I think I must actually.
I think I have a new problem.
Yeah.
So whenever one of you guys cast your first non-creature spell of the turn, you got to pay X. X is Esper Sentinel's power. If you don't want to pay that, you just let me draw a card.
Oh,
That'd
sure.
be fine. I would like to do that.
Do we have a table agreement on how we deal with Esper Sentinel? Is
Kill
it
it?
we have to pay or?
Oh, it's
Because if one of us doesn't pay, then the others have no incentive to pay.
Wait, you've actually played games where it's a table agreement of mandatory paying for
Well,
an
I'm
Esper
just-
Sentinel?
I'm saying we can make a small alliance here. It's not like a big alliance, but it's like agreeing on, some sort of small deal as a trio.
I am a sovereign nation.
AKA a conspiracy against me.
Yes.
Okay.
I like playing my spells on curves, so I'd never pay.
And I like drawing cards, so I think we're going to be buds.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can go ahead.
I will draw a card. And with all of that in mind, I would tap 2 after playing this swamp for an arcane signet, and you can draw a card.
I think the problem is your philosophy on that is very European. It's like we're all going to come together and work for the greater good, and the rest of us are American.
What is this, a democracy?
Yes.
Brexit did happen a few years ago, so I don't think I'm the best example of.
Listen, y'all voted for that. So
I did not.
you did not know.
We're talking about Brexit again on Shuffle Up and Play. Happens more often than you think.
I think we broke a speed run record with that one.
That's my turn.
All right. There it is. There's my soul ring. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and I still get to play a land for turn. And I'll go ahead.
So not miss a trigger. Are you paying the one for Esper Sentinel and your soul ring?
Well, I didn't play the land, so
You can play the land.
If you want to, yeah, go ahead.
I'm paying for it.
Panda, who cares?
Who cares? Let me know in the comments below. I'll go ahead and crack this Wayfire. I'll go ahead.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and crack that
Wayfinder's
bauble pop?
You also messed it up. That's a beautiful thing.
It's Wayfinder's bauble.
You said Wayfinder.
Oh, I think. Oh, maybe.
I know. I said Wayfinder.
It's a great bit of comedy.
Nobody knows what it's called.
It was deliberate. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Would anyone like to cut my deck?
No.
Nah.
Good. It's Commander. So I'll go ahead and get a Plains, which comes into play tapped, past the turn.
Hunter.
Well,
I'm gonna play Spire Garden, and it's Fella time. So Fella. That's my turn.
It's your whole turn?
Yeah.
I guess that makes
I
sense.
got it's coming.
Suppose I'll untap and draw a card. Let's play a Godless Shrine. I'll play it tap down. And then I think I'm going to play a baby Elisol card. I'm not going to run out the real lady just yet. Let's play a Vengeful Blood Witch. Whenever this creature or another creature that I control dies, target opponent's going to lose 1 life and I gain 1 life, so it's not an each opponent thing. I have to choose somebody, so be very nice to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Just want to remind you, even though the prof did pay for breakfast, I was very nice to you at breakfast.
You actually were.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card for turn. I will play this Dark Slick Shores, and then I will tap 4 to bring out Vilhelt, the Rot Cleaver. When another zombie I control dies, I make a 2/2 zombie with Decayed, which means after it attacks, it sacrifices and it can't block, and then I can sack a zombie in my end step to draw a card.
You've got a very pretty mana base, by the way.
Yes, I've cultivated it over many years.
You can't play Cultivate. You don't have green. All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Gee, I wish I hadn't searched for a Plains when I just drew a Plains. All right, we've got a lot of Plains here. We're going to tap red, white, and 2 to bring in my commander. It's Brian Stoutarm. 4/4 lifelink, spend a red and tap. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that fling. Fling something right at someone's face. And yes, the lifelink will trigger off of that. But it won't count as commander damage, though. So that's
good to know.
That's the one way in which this card could be more powerful. Or if it had haste.
Yes.
Because I can't do anything this turn, so I pass.
If you want to see Prof actually winning with this, you beat us up on hijinks with it, so.
You have a commander gameplay show?
I sure
Oh my
do.
gosh! They're so rare and few and far between.
People should definitely go to your channel and watch it.
Where could they find it?
They could find it on EDHijinks.
Now,
Wait, EDHijinks, no?
No, there's not 2 H's.
Just to clear that up.
Now, Ailey, I can only link, of course, one thing in the video description. So should I link the episode of EDHijinks with Dev or the episode of EDHijinks with Medic?
Well, there aren't any yet.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing for you. I'm so sorry. That's so embarrassing for you.
You know how you just met him? I've just met both of these fellas. So now we're friends. We've made plans.
Yes.
It's okay.
We've made plans.
I ask myself that daily.
I know, right? Tap, 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 tap for Guardian Project. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it's a non-token, I'll draw a card. That is also something I cannot pay for, so you may has card.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like cards.
I like cards too. You have to. How?
I've got a full grip over here. That's
Nice.
Wow. Is it my turn?
It
I wonder?
is.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
It's actually Orzhov.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw yet another card. It's kind of amazing. Play my actual favorite card of all time. This is a Mirage Swamp with that big old full moon, but they got another moon. There's 2 moons on this planet. It's incredible.
I love that art.
Yeah, it really is my favorite basic of all time. This turn, I think I'm just gonna go nuts and play a Commander Lady. And then I guess so I can get a trigger, that would be the smart thing to do. I'm gonna run out Bloodseeker right here and gain a life. I get to do that.
That card is actually a real big problem. We know this from the past. That thing could do like 15 damage over the course of a game.
It's kind of, I'm hoping on it. You know, we'll see where we go.
I'm slightly worried about Bloodseeker considering I'm a go wide deck.
Right, I saw that. I thought that might line up.
Concerning.
I'm going
On
wide.
What did that mean?
Means I'm getting fat. It's what happens when you get older. Do you know what someone did to me? They took a photo of me from like year 1 of the channel and a photo of me from now, and they just put them side to side, no commentary, texted it out and tagged me. It stung. It really stung.
Hey, to that person,
Yeah.
that's what
I saw
does.
an old video of yours not long ago. It was like a month or so ago. I saw an old video of yours, and like I actually think you look incredible now, like distinguished. Like, you know.
Oh, Dev, you're already invited back.
I'm not trying to gas you up.
Yeah,
or
sure.
butter you up.
You're wonderful. I don't know why Alias never had you on her show. It's just, I don't know. It must be a personal grudge or something.
It probably is.
It's probably. She's very petty. She's very petty.
I can tell. I've known her for a few hours now, and she seems nice, right? But it's all surface, right?
Yeah. Such a bitch.
Jing attacks us, man. Okay. Anyone want to concede quickly?
No.
No, I think
Thank God, I'm out of here.
Nice. Okay.
What are you doing?
I still play Morphic Pool.
Okay.
And it's untapped because I have 2 or more opponents, and then I'll play 5, tap 5 for a Kindred Discovery.
Oh no.
When it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type. I choose zombies. Whenever a creature I control of that type enters the battlefield or attacks, I draw a card.
Would you like to pay any mana for Esper Sentinel's trigger?
All right, I'm going to be European here, and I will pay the 1.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm still going to draw a card because it actually says that player has to pay the X. Reading the card does, in fact, it explains. I hear
You told me you started out the whole thing with your European values and communism.
Yes. We are all
Socialism.
communists in Europe.
You're
Every single one of
socialist, communist Europeans.
Separate the prof from the means of production. That's what I say.
I love Europe. I love Europeans. Please don't unsubscribe. I was joking. Do I get my mana back?
No, actually, priority now passes to Ailey because you tapped mana. So, Ailey, do you want to
You
respond?
actually forfeited your entire turn.
Yeah.
Enjoy your card draw.
I'm doing it. And I will.
You also told me not to pay earlier.
Did he? I don't remember that.
It's fine.
No, yeah, you said that we're American and we're like capitalist
Yeah,
or
we don't
something.
pay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Right.
Right.
Tax
Yay.
the rich.
Either way, I did enjoy my card. Thank
Nice.
you very much.
Was it a good one?
Nah, but that's fine.
Nah.
The next one will be good.
What you can do actually is just put good cards in your deck.
I knew I screwed something up.
Yeah,
there.
that makes sense.
You can do that? You can do that?
You can just put good cards in.
Oh, all right. We'll untap draw. Let's go ahead.
Oh boy.
Indeed. All right, so I do not like that
or
Kindred well, I don't like either of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 white and my soul ring to play a witch enchanter. This enchanter.
Excellent play, Pop. Excellent.
Very good work.
Is he okay?
This is the comedy I came to this channel for, bro.
Why are you not the rapper? Wordplay.
Are you making fun of me?
No, it's the sort of joke I would make.
Yeah.
Yes.
I destroy your Kindred Discovery.
Good job.
I'll put it in my graveyard.
There is a creature just entered the battlefield, actually, so I think Bloodseeker is going to trigger here.
All right, I go down to 39 from the Bloodseeker. That's not going to get old. I noticed that you've got a 3/3. My 4/4 is coming at you, so I guess you're going to need a medic.
I feel very targeted.
God.
Is it some sort of like teacher, doctor sort of?
Combat isn't targeting, it's just I'm attacking you.
Okay,
Targeting is
sure.
if a card says the word target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that to
Would
me.
you like to block with your commander?
I will not block with my commander. I'll take 4 damage from Stout Arm over there.
Yeah. I will gain 4, going up to 43.
See, Bloodseeker's not so bad.
Pass the turn.
I will untap.
Oh, God.
Be not afraid.
It's actually terrible advice.
Yeah, fight or flight is a very important response to have in situation. Nah, just chill. It's fine. I'm just gonna eat you.
Yeah,
It's
remember
okay.
You can always freeze. That's the other response.
I'm gonna equip the boots to Svella. Any responses?
None from me.
Nah.
Boots on the troll.
You could have destroyed the boots, by the
I
way.
could have
Prof.
destroyed the boots.
Yeah.
My boots alone. Yours. Look what your card does as opposed to what my card does.
I'm not saying it would have been the right choice. I'm just saying he could have done
Sure.
it, you know? You present the options to people and sometimes they get confused. Especially in their old age.
What?
I'm gonna pay 3 for a Rhythm of the Wild. Because
Rhythm of the Wild!
Ow.
What's that do?
DMCA strikes, I believe.
Yeah. You can't counter my things, and also they have Riot. So I can either have them enter with a 1-1 counter or haste.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you
want
have
to
to
pay
get
1 mana for the Esper?
I sure will. Because I have one free this
just
time
have
around.
one.
Sorry.
All right.
Your turn.
You done, so?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's untap these guys. Draw a card. I think this turn, I'm going to play a Thriving Heath. Let's pick black, I guess, for the other color that the Heath makes. Why not? And last turn, you told me to play good cards in my deck.
Yes.
But anybody who's ever watched my channel knows I'm like, I don't like doing that. So I think this turn,
Respect.
I'm going to play Wisp Drinker Vampire. Wow. This little 2/4 flyer over here says, whenever another creature with power 2 or less comes into play on my side, then each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. So
That's sweet.
pretty good. Also, I can pay 7 freaking mana, and creatures I control with power 2 or less gain both Death Touch and Lifelink till EO2.
That's a lot for Death Touch.
Yeah, but it's not a terrible ability sometimes. Since Wisp Drinker came into play, also core triggers, I guess I'll gain a life off that.
I guess. I mean, it's such a...
It's a must, isn't it? It's not even a May trigger.
It's not a May. Yeah,
you are
have
forced to gain the life.
Right. If that would put you over the line and lose you the game, it doesn't
Just
matter.
They're force feeding you oranges and broccoli. It's like, gain the life.
Gain it.
Carrot's really good for your night vision.
You're a doctor. That's
Urza.
It is. So yes, it was originally, I believe it was the RAF during one of the World Wars released it as a thing saying, oh, our pilots eat more carrots. But actually, they just refined radar more.
Yeah.
And so they could see everything at night anyway
it's
through the
a
radar.
secret.
So it's propaganda. I believe it. That may be a myth. I'm not
Tell us in the
World War
comments.
specialist.
I bet you're just itching to.
My turn?
Yes, absolutely.
I will say I am very glad that when Brian hit me with his commander, no one commented on the fact it should have been commander damage.
I just assumed you knew. Did you? Are you not familiar with the game of Magic?
So, well, there's many different subtypes of the game of Magic, and I think we
And
can
in
all
all of
agree.
them.
In all of them, if you're hit with a commander, it actually is a well-known modern Pro Tour where someone lost to commander damage, wasn't there?
I want to see that happen.
Yeah, I mean, it would be amazing. I haven't tracked it, but I trust you to remember
Yes.
it, yeah?
Yes.
You remember that you did 4 damage to me?
We have a commander damage tracker right here.
This guy.
I will play a Swamp.
Good swamp.
Thank you.
Good.
It was very deliberately one of the good ones, as opposed to my bad ones that I have. I would tap 3 for a Headless Rider. Whenever a Headless Rider or another non-token zombie dies, I make zombies.
Yep, and Bloodseeker triggers, I think, when that comes into play.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, it's okay. I understand you playing to your deck. Would you not do it on the second card I play, though?
It really depends. You
Okay.
seem like a nice enough guy, but I'm still kind of sussing it out. You know what I mean?
I mean, that makes sense. I'll tap 3 for an Archghoul of Thraben, which when it or another zombie dies, I look at the top card of my library. If it's a zombie, I can reveal it and put it in my hand. Otherwise, I can put it in my graveyard.
Yeah, I think Bloodseeker is going to trigger off that too. Both of these cards are really good.
But by punishing me, you draw my ire.
Yeah.
That's fair, but I'm pretty sure that with this board, I'm going to have everyone's ire fairly soon anyway, so I might as well invite it.
What does ire really mean?
I invite your calumny and consternation, sir.
Okay, I will
Come
lose.
at me, as they say.
I'll lose a life, and then I'll move to combat, and I will swing at the professor for 3.
Sure. I could block, but I will take 3 commander damage.
Can I choose not to win via commander damage?
Oh,
No.
I just think it's such a poor rule. Who cares about 21 damage? Just kill them with 40.
I literally think that if Brian Stoutarm throws a creature at your face, it should count as commander damage. I genuinely do. I genuinely
So
do.
I can agree with that,
right.
understanding that commander damage exists. I don't think commander damage should exist.
How about this? How about instead of me taking 3 commander damage, you take it instead?
But that's just breaking all the rules of Magic the Gathering.
Oh, well, suddenly the rules mean something to you?
Okay.
Wow.
I'll take it. You're right. Let's just annoy everyone in the YouTube comments. I'll take the damage and we'll see how much they enjoy it from.
I'm down to 40.
Okay, I will pass the turn.
All right. Which is actually me getting younger. Oh my God. You remember how I said I don't need planes? All right.
where's all your red mana, man?
He's got 1.
Yeah, he's got the 1.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to do red and a white, 2 from the Soul Ring for anger, which is how I feel all the time. This is a 2/2, but if it is in my graveyard and I control a mountain, then all of my creatures will have haste, which is pretty sweet. Who's got some big creatures? I'd like this in my graveyard.
Hey, Prof, I'll do you a solid.
Yeah.
You be quiet. You're doing lots of nonsense.
Yes, I am.
You and I,
Right.
we tend to, some fisticuffs between us. I'll do you a solid if you leave my stuff alone.
No deal. Move to declare attackers.
We gotta trigger Bloodseeker real quick, because anger is a creature.
All right, I go down to 39.
I am so sorry.
Can we just appreciate how
Don't need to be sorry for playing your deck.
I could attack with the anger with the hope that someone will block it and kill it and have it end up in the graveyard. I do also want to fling it with Brian's stout arm, but no, I'm going to move to declare attackers and have anger come at Dev.
How big is anger exactly?
Anger is a 2/2. My anger knows bounds. There are the bounds of just 2.
I think I'll just take 2.
All right.
Yeah, that's the way to go about things here.
Pass the turn.
All right.
I do appreciate Ailey playing a card with Riot, so I feel at home. It's quite a generous thing to
Riot
do.
Games is cute.
I am going to play a Stomping Grounds, land for turn, and then we will tap 1, 2, 3 for Colossal Majesty. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature powerful or greater, draw a card. Not yet, but soon. Look at all my enchantments I got.
That's a pretty good card. Do you want to pay mana so that
No.
I don't? No, you don't.
No.
Awesome. Thank you.
You
Thank
get
you.
the thing. And I will play Illusionist's Bracers. So if I put this on Svella, I get to copy the abilities.
You done for turn?
I will be, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead if that's okay.
I'm just assembling my arsenal here. Don't be afraid.
Untap. Let's draw a card for turn. What if I told you
Yeah?
that I could just destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater by
would
playing
like
this
that.
Dusk Dawn right here?
Sure.
What if I just went ahead and did it too?
Yeah,
Oh,
that seems quite devastating. Yeah, no responses from anyone?
I'm in Boros. I cannot
approve.
counter it.
Yeah, I approve.
all right.
I'm gonna have to take a while to work out triggers.
I think you just made it worse.
Oh no, I'm just Bloodseeker's gonna kill him here, so it should be all right.
Yeah.
Dusk resolves, which means I have quite a few triggers. I'm gonna have 3 zombies die, which means Headless Rider makes 3 2/2 black zombies.
Oh.
So I'll put those out here. They're cats. 'Cause I know they're the cutest, right?
Oh, I can't kill those.
3 of those. Then when Archghoul of Traben or another zombie I control dies, I look at the top card of my library. That's gonna happen 3 times. So I'm gonna do that. If this is a zombie, I can show it to you guys. Otherwise, I can put it in my graveyard. I'm gonna put that in my graveyard. This is not a zombie either. I didn't get a single zombie out of those.
You got some crap out the way.
I did get some crap out of the way. And then Vilhelt, when another zombie dies, I make if it didn't have Decayed, I make a 2/2 zombie with Decayed. So I'm gonna make 2 of those. One for Headless Rider and one for Archghoul of Traben.
Does anyone else at the table lose creatures?
Yes, I do. I'm going to lose myself. Brian goes and puts Brian back in the command zone.
Can I just
Nobody
check?
puts Brian in the command zone.
Bloodseeker is a May. You didn't want to.
What I'll do is I'll take my lava axe and go.
Okay, I'll take 5. Sorry.
All right.
I just want to point out that is not an exaggeration. Dev just essentially lava axed medic.
Right, that's all that really was. Long story short, at this point, do you have any reach people, Ailey?
No, and I haven't taken damage yet. So
That's kind of the whole reason I'm gonna come at you.
bro.
Yeah, here you go. Take 2.
sure, take it.
And now it's your turn.
38.
Okay, I will draw a card for my turn, as is my God-given right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God made magic?
Who knows? Richard Garfield. Have you ever seen him in a room with God?
Yeah, I don't know. Happens.
Yeah, that's a
haven't.
good point, actually.
Okay, so I control 5 zombies, which means 3 Tritty City.
3 Treaty
3 Tree City.
I like 3 Treaty City.
Sure, we'll go with that.
There's
In
another
three
mistake you could have made on that one there. We would have had to
Dangerously
bleep. We would have had to bleep.
Isn't there a Futurama episode based around that sort of concept? So I can tap it to generate 5 black mana. That's my strategy at the start here.
I didn't even think about that one.
Thanks, Wallace.
I will then pay a blue to play Vilhelt. So I've used all 5 of that black mana and a blue now to get Vilhelt back out.
And Bloodseeker, I suppose, will trigger.
It will, but
Suppose.
yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, take it this time.
I'll take it. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Say I had a Fields of the Dead in hand, right? A Sumph and a Swamp. Technically different named lands.
No, doesn't count.
I mean, they've got
Swamp?
a Sumph and a
Oh.
Swamp, right?
Is that
They're
German?
entirely different names.
Let me tell you something. It wasn't that funny.
No, that was
It was good. I will play this Field of the Dead anyway. That makes zombies if I have 7 or more differently named lands. At the moment, I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming we don't count Sumph and Swamps.
Isn't that card banned in like every format?
Apart from this one,
Right.
importantly, I think. I haven't read the ban list recently. I will move to combat. I'll swing at Prof for 6.
How
killed all your stuff.
How am I like?
Yeah, but I think actually no. That
1122. Get him.
I don't like bowing to politics. But
Oh.
Bow to me.
Ailey is right. Wow. Okay.
Bow to me is like the most badass exchange I've ever heard in my life.
It was an Eowyn sort of moment. It's like,
Right.
I am no
Yeah.
man. You know? It's just here, like, oh, you've chopped the head off my Nazgul, okay?
Swinging.
I'm in combat.
Right.
I
At
will
me.
declare, no, I've decided
So,
that I'll swing at you, Dev.
So I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Sure.
Yeah. So for doing 5 to you, I get to take 6. This was a
It's a fair
mistake, I think.
exchange.
Yeah.
It's relatively balanced, as all things must be. I will move to my end step, and in my end step, I'm going to sacrifice a zombie to Vilhelt's trigger, which allows me to draw a card, and then I'll make another zombie with Decayed, because this zombie didn't have Decayed.
That was a deflected.
Do you want to now take a? Well, it doesn't matter if you want to.
No, it's. Do you
I
want
guess
to
it's
do
really
it?
my choice.
Because we're kind of the small dudes.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, we
fine.
have the 1/1s, the 2/2s. This side of the table, big stuff.
Yeah, I can
Big.
Mordekaiser.
You got
With my
boots on a
2/2
troll.
and my
Yeah, my
2/2.
2/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it will be big show.
I will say I've never felt so empowered in my life, though. To be honest, to have this kind of choice. So I will. You'll go ahead and take the damage.
I will take the damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Prof, as I pass the turn, I know you hate people that play cards in other languages and then forget what the cards do.
I want to be really clear. I don't hate other languages. I don't hate Europe. I love Europe. I love Canada.
That's
I
Nick
love
Tactic.
Australia.
Nick
I love
Tactic.
Africa. I love
Papua New
Asia. I love the whole world.
Got the whole
And all of you subscribing to me and supporting my success. So and I'm vacationing in Europe this summer. I am.
So don't throw tomatoes at me if you see
Among-
me on the street.
Dobiche, what a hanyu buhao. But I love everything and everyone. Leave me alone. Just everyone leave me alone.
This is-
Wait, so I've forgotten what one of my cards does, and it's in another language.
Oh, is
that
that
was
all
the
this
entire
is?
point. Yes, if you'd listened to the end
Yeah.
of the sentence, it would have been okay. I'm gonna check what this card does with the wonderful production team. if that's
Okay, yes.
yeah? And that's my turn. Pass to you.
All right, let's untap, upkeep, and draw. I got the mountain! Woo! We're
Wait, what?
cooking
No.
now, baby.
Why are we cheering?
we support each other here.
Because we
Yeah.
like to play magic.
yeah.
After you killed my Kindred Discovery, I don't think I'm gonna cheer the fact you got that mountain.
Wow, how very
Well,
European it
I
is.
guess we know who's not on the team.
I guess we know who's not invited back.
Yeah, maybe that's the European in him. I don't know. now everyone from Europe's gonna hate me. I guess I get the heat off of props.
Well, I'm glad that's a silver lining. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's bring out an Archaeomancer's map. This lets me search my library for up to 2 basic planes cards, put them into my hand, then shuffle.
Do you like to pay any mana for the Esper Sentinel, sir?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, thank you.
I feel like only one player's really had a solid card draw engine, and it has just been Esper Sentinel the entire way through.
It's been a little cracked.
That guy,
I mean,
he
yeah.
needs to go die.
I feel very apologetic today for this.
You're not the Canadian at the table, my guy.
That's, well,
It's true.
could be.
Be more European.
I'd like to be.
Yeah.
I'd like
Be
to
more
be
German. No apology.
like Medic.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
You're a donut?
So here's the interesting thing, right? My fiance, she won't call it a Berliner. Even though in Berlin they're called Berliners, like the
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah.
She calls them Pfannkuchen, which just means cooked in a pan, like pancakes.
Okay.
But she also calls pancakes. So everything is a Pfannkuchen. I'm not a Berliner, and I can't say ich, even though I'm learning German in Berlin, because the Berlin dialect for ish is ich. But she says I have to learn the true dialect with the itch.
Oh, of course.
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah, but
which one is
the
it?
CH sound you just don't really
Ish?
make it. Yeah, ish.
This was ish.
Ich bin ein
Ich
Berliner.
bin.
Yeah.
Berlin. Okay.
Man, the intricacies of language.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Man, what a world we live in.
Yeah, but as some people at the table have already shared, you don't have to appreciate other cultures. You can't just hate other cultures and other people.
I love other cultures. This is the most. I don't know how we got out of control in this episode of Shuffle Up and Play. It's all these foreigners at the table. That's what it is.
It's all the foreigners.
Oh man.
My apologies. I'll rein it in.
All right.
Woo!
I get 2 planes. I get 2 planes, and they go into my hand. The nice thing about Archeomancer's map is that whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player controls more lands than me, I get to just immediately put a land into play. Now, I've got that Soul Ring, but I've actually missed some land drops here. I've only got the 5 lands, so Ali, if you put a land into play, it will benefit me. I will appreciate that.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I cannot bring my commander back in due to commander tax, so instead, I'm going to tap 4 and play a Phyrexian Processor.
What is that?
Well, here's the thing. When it enters the battlefield, I may pay any amount of life. I can spend 4 and tap it to put a minion token into play. Treat this token as a black creature with power and toughness equal to the amount of life paid at the time Phyrexian Processor came into play. I'm going to pay 20 life.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
I go down to 19.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a Gru cosplay for this minion that's gonna come out? Tonight we'll steal the moon!
No. Normally, it's over the head. I'm a parent of a small child.
Okay.
Urza. I hate minions. I love Europeans. I them duel minions.
Yeah, that I think you can say. People be on your side. It'll be great.
And all parents of small children. Now, there's all these like,
You hate all
adults.
parents of small children?
Well, I guess I'll be leaving.
There's all these like, ironic adults watching who are like, I love minions who are like have no kids. But if you have kids, you gotta hate minions because it's just like, stop making those movies, please.
We're not there yet. We're
Stop
fine.
going to see them adults. Anyway, I'm at 19.
Cool.
Pass turn.
That's a big guy you got there.
Yes, it is.
You also had a trigger on your dude.
I did. Well, did I not? Because I don't think a guy actually came into play.
No.
It's an artifact. I can Tesseract out. So I tap it.
Right.
Tesseract out a 2020 token. Tesseract. Yeah. Tesseract. Indeed, matey.
Yeah, I actually played that card when I was like 12 years old. I remember that fondly. I love Phyrexian Processors.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody pay 20 life for one, so good.
Wow, it's gonna work really nice.
It's
with my
Commander
group.
B.
Right. That's really funny.
Yes.
Alrighty, my turn.
All right. Yes, it is your turn.
Do you have any artifact removal? Just because it would be really funny after he's just paid 20 life to immediately kill it.
Yeah, that'd be
That
hilarious.
would be quite funny.
That'd be great.
I'd love to.
Can we do that actually?
Can we not do that?
Sick if you could do that.
Snow-covered forest. Would you like to put a planes into play?
I would like to put a planes into play. I put a planes into play.
There you go. I'm still one off of doing spell things, so let's do the next best thing, which is Vivian's Invocation.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna look at the top 7 cards of my library, and I can put a creature card onto the battlefield. The rest go to the bottom. When a creature enters the battlefield this way, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. I cannot pay for your Esper Sentinel either, so you get that. So let's have a look. 1, 7. Please be a creature in this, or I'm gonna be real sad.
You should really support us killing your processor, because you said you
Fiddlesticks.
minions, and so we're stopping you from actually creating any minions.
You really
It
make
feels
nothing
like a
but
good
ones.
collaboration.
Oh, this is devastating. It's an Apex Devastator.
Oh boy. What are you?
It's not a cost trigger though. It's a put.
Oh no!
So it's essentially a vanilla 10-10.
You get a 10-10.
I get a 10-10.
Yeah, Ren 10-10 over there.
Ren 10-10, I'm gonna kill this.
Tesseract.
Yeah, that would be probably the thing.
Or hang on, wait.
Oh, but what?
No.
Friends, do we hate this one more or that one more?
I just hate minions. That's all I really know. At this point, I'm gonna be honest.
You're fine for now.
So the Esper
It's
Sentinel
horrible.
doesn't kill us, is the thing.
It doesn't,
I mean,
so
eventually it
it's
might.
fine.
Bloodseeker will kill us, but you're on.
We should get to the point where we
38
can pay the
life.
1. So
Yeah.
let's whack this guy.
You're the Bloodseeker.
Take 10,
Nice.
friend.
But not before you take a damage from Bloodseeker.
Very
Also, Elisol Core and Vengeful Blood Witch are gonna trigger. With Vengeful Blood Witch, I'll target you. And then Elisol Core triggers, everyone loses a life.
I have a couple other triggers here off of my enchantments. Drew card off a Guardian Project. I'm giving the Apex Devastator haste, and Colossal Majesty will trigger if this survives. Going to combat. Hi, Dev.
Cool.
Got a 10-10 coming your way, friend.
Coming my way?
Yeah!
Well, as a matter of fact,
What are you doing?
you can gain 10 life. I'm going to Swords to Plowshares, that 10-10.
I mean, it's 10 life.
Yeah, 10 life is.
I'd love 10 life right about
I'd love
now.
10 life too.
You just spent 20.
That's
you did
why I
that
want
to
10.
yourself. 45.
I'm 45.
45?
Yeah, it's not that old. It's actually called like a second spring.
Yeah.
I was saying that AD had a lot of life.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually commenting on you. I understand I have been beating up on you a little bit, Prof.
45 is the second spring.
I'm looking forward to it in 12 years.
You good?
Well,
Urza.
go for it.
Let me untap. I think we'll pay 5 and play Drivnod Carnage Dominus. Wow, is a 8/3. That's not bad. And whenever a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Also, I can pay 2 Black Phyrexian mana, exile 3 cards from my yard to put an indestructible counter on this guy. All right, because Drivnod came into play, I'm going to gain a life off of Elisol Core, if that's all right.
I mean, it's you.
I mean, I think I have
It's
to.
a must.
Yeah, you have to.
I think I'm going to try and get your life total back under control, if that's okay.
You made it that high.
I get that, but I gotta try and
Fine.
fix my own mistakes here.
Yeah.
Take responsibility for my own actions. And bring you down by a couple.
All right. 43.
All right, apart from the attack, I think I'm done for now.
Okay. In your end step, I will tap Darkslick Shores to play a Village Rites.
Hey, nice.
I will pay 1 for the Esper Sentinel, so you don't get to draw a card.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yes.
What does Village Rites do? Can I get a read on
It
what
says,
Village Rites
as an
is?
additional cost to casting this spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards.
All right, very well. Well played. I'm so glad our judge told you what your own card does.
But the art is so pretty, Prof.
is.
Look
It's
at how
gorgeous.
pretty this card
It
is.
is very pretty art.
Yeah, but what ended up happening, and I'm sure lots of people have done this, I went on a card buying website
Yes.
and forgot to put English as the language. And because I live in Europe,
Yep.
far superior area, I can't. Sorry, I've broken
That's the
myself.
sound of Americans and Canadians unsubscribing.
To me, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a YouTube channel that they're watching right now. Anyway, I'll Village Rites and I'll eat one of these non-decayed zombies to draw 2 cards, and I will make a decayed zombie because a non-decayed zombie died. And then I will untap and draw a card for turn. Okay, I will tap the 3-tree city to make 4, 5, 6 black mana. I will use 4 of that black mana to play this Whip of Erebos, giving creatures I control lifelink. It also has 2 colorless, 2 black tap, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. It then exiles at the beginning of the next end step. So I can only do that at sorcery speed though, so that's definitely weaker, you know? It'll be fine, don't worry about it.
Whip of Erebos comes into play, I guess Esper Sentinel will trigger. You want to pay any mana?
I cannot pay.
Yeah, fair enough.
I will play this Urborg. Urborg!
Trigger! My Archeomancer's map
Yes.
is going to let me put another plains onto the battlefield.
Amazing.
A plainsing.
It's a plains swamp, isn't
right.
that cool?
Orzhov.
Yeah.
Scrubland.
Yeah.
You calling him a scrub? That's kind of rude.
It's messed up.
Very rude, Ailey.
All this
We're at that
league
point in our
terminology,
friendship.
yeah, all this league terminology is coming in. He's got minions, you've got Riot, he's a scrub.
Yep.
All of these things very important. I'm still floating 2 black mana, so I am going to tap 2 alongside that. I'll cast Giss's Bidding, which creates 2 black zombie tokens. Tap 3 to play an Ashnod's Altar.
Oh,
That means I can sacrifice a creature to make 2 colorless mana. I will then.
do you need it though?
I was just thinking if I wanted to make the 2 colorless and do something else with it. For now, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
We can move to combat.
I have 1 whole blocker.
You have 1 whole blocker and a lot of life, don't you?
I do.
Can you send one at me
Why?
so I can block my anger and kill my anger with it?
That's what therapy is for.
Here's okay.
Nice.
I will send 1 at you,
Yes?
and you'll block it with your anger.
Yes.
If I can get 3 more to hit you.
No, I'm at 18. No,
That's
no,
the deal.
I'm at 18.
Okay. Well, I will send 3 at Ailey then, and
Alright.
1 at Prof.
All right. Why the change of heart?
I will explain it to you in a second.
Crap, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Blocks.
I am going to block with my anger,
Sure.
my rage.
And you'll block one
I'll
of
block
them.
this fella and take the other two.
Okay, before combat damage is assigned, I will sack the one that you blocked with your anger to Ashnod's altar. It does nothing. It just means the anger doesn't die.
Spike goes on the
Which
step.
is, funny to me. And Ailey, you take 2.
No, it's like 4.
Oh, you take 4, so yes. I'm the only one that can play with graveyards. This is the zombie deck. It's very important to me.
Couldn't let me get my anger in the graveyard, huh? You couldn't let me get my anger in the graveyard.
Anger is a living thing. You have to learn to live with it and accept it. You can't just bury it. That causes problems in the future.
Yeah.
Prof.
Bottle.
He's a doctor.
Yes. In my medical opinion, don't bury your anger, guys. Don't bottle it up. In my end step, I will sacrifice it to Wilhelm, which will make a 2/2 decayed zombie, and I will draw a card.
Cool. Anything else you do in your turn there? That was quite a lot.
That's my turn.
Right. Wonderful. Here we go. Do I draw it? Well, never mind. That's pretty nice.
There's noises happening.
Oh my gosh. This is sweet. Question for the table.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of artifact or enchantment that we would love to be gone?
The Phyrexian processor.
Not that one.
Also the whip.
But
yeah.
have you seen Ailey's board? Like, Guardian Project is really strong. Rhythm of the
Delicious.
Wild is
Yes,
so
I've
good.
played so many cards.
Rhythm of the Wild is so good. They made a song after it.
Yeah. The song came out after. A lot of people don't know that. But
All right. All right, well, there's a little bit of debate about what the problem is, so I think I'm going to let the council decide. Let's council's judgment. Starting with you, each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent with the most votes or tied for the most votes. Are you ready for a European Union vote?
Yes.
All right, let's see if the United Nations here are able to resolve a good. Why is this such a political? This is our most political episode of Shuffle Up and Play, and it doesn't even have Spice 8 Rack on it. I vote for the whip.
Prophet's nervous around Europeans.
2 whips.
Wow.
Sorry, the whip sucks.
well, that more or less invalidates the player from Georgia's.
No, because it's tied. So you and I can vote for the same
That's
thing.
true.
Right.
Like the
So
Guardian
Are
Project.
you gonna? Well, would you rather vote for the bracers or the projects?
A processor. Oh no, he can.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Nice try.
right.
Nice try, Germany.
Let's.
I'm like the least German person in the world because I live there.
You live there. You're engaged to aren't you a German citizen by now?
No, I'm a resident.
You're a
not a
you're
citizen.
a resident of Germany.
That
you're
is true.
marrying a German. You speak fluent German.
You do?
How could he marry a German without being fluent in
Oh
German?
yeah, das ist richtig.
Have you heard the story about the 2 Star Trek fans who spoke different languages entirely, fell in love, and spoke Klingon to each other?
Yes, I have heard that
Cool.
story
That's
because I
so
love
cool.
Star Trek.
That is very cool.
Yes.
Star Trek's the one with the long time ago in a galaxy far, far away,
Yeah.
right?
That one, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't know that one.
I suppose the representative from Georgia will ask you again. You want to vote for Guardian Project?
Oh no, we should get rid of the illusionist braces.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's the problem.
Yeah, illusionist braces. I forgot because it's so far away, hidden,
Right.
deliberately
It's sneaky
obscured
about it,
from our
right.
vision. Yeah.
It's an illusion.
I'll say this. Let's say that we vote for the bracers together. Will you not swing at me with your lifelink, guys?
I mean, they won't have lifelink because they're going to die anyway.
Oh, but I mean, we're
They both get destroyed.
Oh, they
it's
both
2-2.
get destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, I'll vote for the bracers all day.
Yeah, I'll vote for the braces too.
All right.
All right. Exile?
Thanks for letting me know how
Is
cards
it
work.
exile?
That's good.
It is indeed exile.
Okay.
Sweet.
Awesome. So with that, I'm going to. I feel like if I attack anyone with anger, they're just not going to block it out of spite.
I'll block it.
Dev, do you have anything above a 2/2?
I have an 8-3.
Will you block my 2/2?
Nah.
All right, fine. I attack you, Dev. I attack Dev.
Doesn't ask me.
Fine. No, whatever.
Look.
I'm tired of being held freaking hostage. I attack you, Dev.
Well, I'll just take 2. It's
Fine, take it.
yeah,
Take it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
I like the way
of being
doesn't ask me
held hostage.
you're holding yourself hostage.
Yeah, nobody here's got you tied
Like
up.
you can just play your commander and wait a turn.
That would,
Like none of us are stopping you from doing that.
Don't you have the mana to pay it 3 tax right now?
So here's my conundrum. If I bring in my commander with the commander tax right now, then this is liable to get removed, making the paying of 20 life completely useless.
But you'll have Brian.
Yes.
But I'll have Brian. Or I hold this up so that if someone tries to remove it, I bring it in, and no matter what, I bring it in during Medic's end step, at which point then I have to bring Brian Stoutarn in, and it has it.
Magic is hard. It's really hard sometimes.
Do I risk it? I don't trust any of you. I'm passing. No, I don't trust any of you. I'm passing the turn. I have this mana open to react.
And now we see why Euro-American relations fall apart so quickly.
Listen.
Don't trust anybody.
US-Canada's not doing so hot either right now.
I love you, Canada. I love you.
Oh, Canada.
Our home and native land.
That's all anybody not from Canada knows.
I'm always surprised by how many national anthems I know just from watching like World Cups and such, like rugby and football World Cups.
I think I know the Genovian world anthem from Princess Diaries more than like any other actual anthem.
That's not even a real place.
Well, says you.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway worked hard to become Princess of Genovia. Okay.
Very. Julie Andrews taught her well.
And in Princess Diaries 3, she put it all on the line.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I'm activating Svella now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Wee.
1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I should tap her too, huh? Something good.
That is not a
Good reaction. What are
Tyrant's
you?
familiar. As long as I control my commander, this gets +2/+2. Whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature.
Jeez Louise.
Whoa. Okay.
I love it when she hits big dumb things. It makes me so happy. All right. Well, things happen.
Yeah, what
Item
about all this
triggers.
other stuff?
Yeah. Colossal Majesty has done
Urza.
for me. Rhythm of the Wild. This thing has haste already. I'm going to give him a counter. Boink. And then Guardian Project will trigger. I will draw a card.
And you thought getting rid of the whip was more important than getting rid of...
I did. Yes, I did.
That's valid.
Yeah.
That is entirely fine.
What are life totals right now?
34.
32.
18.
I just want to see you hoisted on your own petard, man. Like, you pay 20 life into a processor, don't make the minion, and then just sit there?
I have 1 million subscribers because they all just want to see me hoisted on my own petard.
Does that feel weird to say?
Hoisted on my own
No,
petard?
that you have 1 million subscribers.
It does. I actually have.
It's kind of weird, huh?
I have the brain psychology thing where I won't let myself actually let it in and
That's
appreciate it.
It did
I do.
seem like you
It's
enjoyed
weird.
it a bit, though.
I did, but it was like just joking aside. I have the thing where I'm like, I won't fully let it
Like,
in.
can you even imagine? I can't even imagine 1 million people. It's
can't.
just- You guys are cool, by the way.
A lot of them are bots.
Ah,
And I love bots. I love you, bots. Just don't unsubscribe.
It's just
They're
me.
wonderful.
Just me on 900,000 boss accounts.
Yeah.
And I'll prove it by writing in chat this message right now.
move to combat, and because you have annoyed me with your Esper Sentinel, Deb, I'm swinging at you for 8.
Okay. That's so much.
It's not that bad. I'm also gonna do 7 damage to Drivnod while he cannot do the Exile Indestructible thing.
That makes perfect sense. Well, I guess Drivnod dies, and he apparently sees himself die. That's crazy. But it means I get double triggers off of both Ellis and Vengeful Blood Witch. So with that in mind, everyone's gonna lose 2 from Ellis Ilkor. You yourself, Ailey, can lose 2 from the Vengeful Blood Witch for the attack. Thank you very much.
Sure.
And I guess I'll gain 2 from the Blood Witch. And then take 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm at 35.
Yikes. All right.
It is but a scratch. That's my turn.
What's 7 damage between friends?
8.
So what am I at?
It's got a counter.
Well, that's overkill. Like, I was fine with the Fantastic 7, but the Magnificent 8 is too much for me.
At the end of your turn, I think I'll just cycle this secluded step. That's fine.
It's steppy.
Oh, yeah, it is a steppy.
Yo,
Apologize.
steppy off.
Steppy off. Steppy up. And draw this card for the turn.
Would you prefer to see yourself die or not see
I
yourself
don't want to
die?
see myself die.
What, like in real life or
Well,
in
yeah,
magic?
it's just like, the card sees itself die.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to mirror that, I'll be honest.
Am I seeing myself die when I'm dying or before I'm dying?
Well, I guess it has to be in the moment of death, because that's what's happening here.
When the moment of death, I don't care because I'm dying.
Okay. So you were, that makes sense.
Do you like a picture of yourself dying?
If now,
Like amusement park
if I
ride?
could see it now, but that'd be really depressing. It's just like, me in a hospital alone.
You know, well, I don't think that's...
It doesn't have to be alone.
Yeah,
you
wow,
know?
God.
Well, this took a turn.
It really
I'm
got
sure
dark.
one of your million fans would show up. Just an android in the corner. It was only me.
You did say you love bots, so I probably will.
I really hope one of my robot subscribers.
Like a robot and a Canadian just show up. All right, so I guess I'll start the turn with untapped planes. That's 5, 6, 7 mana. Prof, what do you have again?
I have a 2/2.
A loaded gun.
You have a 2/2.
I have a 2/2. It had an enter the battlefield effect, and now it's a 2/2.
I'm just deciding whether or not I should really do something very stupid, which I don't know.
I
if
like
it's-
stupid.
I know, but I just don't know if it's time. The problem is if I don't do it now, will I have a chance to do it later?
Do it.
Just do the stupid thing.
Nah,
I'm gonna try kill you next
You know,
time.
aristocrats is basically just like build, you know, so I think I might still build, but don't worry, we're gonna have to do some math. Everybody likes doing math. I think.
You said that with the confidence that I think all of us agree with it.
Right.
No.
No, not at all, actually. Start by just going Starscape Cleric over here. This is a little 2/1. It can't block. I did not pay Offspring for it. Cool thing, though, is whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. And we're going to go ahead and, I guess, start that right now. Because Illis of Core is going to trigger when it comes into play. Play this guy over here, Denethor. Ruling Steward. This is a 2/4. At the beginning of my instep, if a guy died under my control this turn, I get a little 1/1 human guy. I can also pay 2 and sacrifice a creature. Finally, thank you. Each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life.
Oh boy.
Denethor comes into play. Wishtrinker triggers again, so everybody loses a life, and I gain a life, which means everyone loses another life. So everybody loses 2.
And you gain 2.
I'll gain 2. Right.
Icky.
Basically, whenever I play a creature power 2 or less, everyone's going to lose 3, and I'm going to gain 2. This is how these triggers are going to work.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
nasty.
it's gross.
It's super nasty.
Can we kill him?
King game.
Already with this?
Can you? Yeah.
So,
Well, if someone would kill my anger.
If you hadn't swung with it, actually, I could have swung into it, and then you could have.
Well, if you hadn't sacrificed your thing with your altar.
That's also true.
I think you're just waiting for someone to conquer your anger for you. And that's it's not how anger works.
Well, yes, I'm
you know?
waiting for someone to kill my anger.
It's true. But honestly, after all the triggers resolve, I feel really bad. I'm going to swing at Professor.
Why?
For 2.
For 2.
For 2 in the air. And guess try and put you at 8.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, you can gain like 20 life in a turn.
No, I can't, because when it comes into play, it's going to have summoning sickness.
It's true.
Because my anger isn't in my graveyard.
No, we're not there yet. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I believe you're a good guy. You're a good Magic player. You're a gentleman.
And a
You're a
scholar.
snazzy dresser.
Why are you attacking me?
Because I want you to not.
killing you
I
with
want you to be at
kindness.
0.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're at 0, then there's fewer players.
If you die, does your anger go into the graveyard?
You won't have to worry about your anger anymore.
No, it doesn't.
I don't want you to
Read
struggle
the
with your anger.
rules. It does not. I go to 8.
Well, all right. I think that after that, I am done doing stuff for the moment.
Okay. It's my turn?
Well, actually, maybe I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm done. I'm done
Okay.
with stuff. Go ahead.
I will untap. Draw a card for turn. Oh. Okay. I will play this island. That is the 7th named land that I have. I believe I have a swamp, a 3-2 city, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Zombie.
Exactly. So I'll make a 2/2 zombie. I'm going to remove this counter while we're here. Then I will tap this 3-tree city to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black mana. And I will play this Door of Destinies.
Oh, what?
So Door of Destinies, when it comes into play, I choose a creature type, zombies, obviously. Whenever I play a spell of that type, I put a counter on Door of Destinies, and then creatures of that type get +1/+1 for each counter on Door of Destinies.
Do you want to pay for Sentinel?
Yeah, I'll pay with the floating mana, because I have 5.
Of course, yeah.
And then I will pay 3 for a Death Baron, which is a 2/2 that gives all other zombies I control +1/+1 and Death Touch.
I'm not joking. I want to just be really clear. This isn't a prof joke. I genuinely don't know if that's an actual secret layer card or a cool artist altar proxy card. I literally have done a video on every secret layer ever made, and I don't know. Maybe this is a real card. Maybe this is a cool artist altar you got. Maybe this is a
It looks
proxy.
like it's
I don't know. Maybe it was in a collector booster.
It looks like it's from like pulp comics from the 30s.
Have
like
you
weird
seen
tales.
Have you seen the back of it? The back of it's really pretty.
That'll
as well.
probably let me know.
Ooh.
That's a secret layer.
That is a secret layer.
I
Secret
knew
layer
it.
alert.
But the problem is, it doesn't have the text of what it does on this side. I
Yeah.
prefer this side.
That's why I didn't recognize it, because
Yeah.
I don't know the other side.
Yeah, I prefer this side, but it doesn't tell you about the death touch, which I think is quite important.
Yes, I still can't really tell, but yeah.
Yes, I get that.
I like the Death Baron art that looks like he's just welcoming you. He's like, hey, you know
come.
that guy? Yeah.
Fine, death can be kind, as the prof is about to find out.
Oh yes, let's swing.
on the door.
Let's swing at the prof.
I will then pay, I'll pay 3 for a commander sphere. And move to combat. People gotta die. Things gotta happen, I think is the general rule. You have no blockers?
I have none.
Well, I'm not gonna kill you, because I think that's a little bit mean. But I will move to combat, and I will swing at Ailey for... One of these has summoning sickness? Yes, so I'm gonna put 1 at you, Dev.
So it's like, why am I just allowed to chill all game?
I'm gonna put 1 at you, Dev.
You've been so kind.
I have. I'm just such a generous man.
Be less kind.
Okay. I'll put 2 at Dev and this decayed 1 at Ailey then. They have death touch, and they are 4/4s.
Well, I can't block, so I take 4.
What I think I'm gonna do is block with Esper Sentinel here, and then pay 2, and sacrifice the Esper Sentinel to Denethor. So a lot of things are triggering right here, but here I think is the summary. I think everyone's gonna take 4. I'm gonna gain 2, and then one other person's gonna catch a stray from Vengeful Blood Witch. I think it should be you because you attacked me.
Oh, that's
fair,
valid.
fair's
Yeah,
fair.
no, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
End of combat, my zombie dies because it was decayed. And then I move into post-combat main. I'm thinking about doing something. I'm not sure if it's the right call, but I think...
Is it stupid?
I'm gonna
It's probably worth it.
float. Am I gonna float? Nah, I'll just move to my end step, and I will sacrifice one of these zombies to Vilhout to draw a card.
During your end step, I am going to spend 4, tap my Phyrexian processor, and create a 2020 minion. Do I have a 2020 minion?
Minion token?
What's
Can
that?
we dress you up as one?
No.
Please.
I don't actually have a 2020 minion token, but I do have Infinitokens. Not a sponsor of this channel, just a really perfect thing that you can spend money on when you need a minion, which I do. All right, I'm not drawing a minion,
I can
by the
draw
way.
it.
No, I am not, but I am not drawing this to look like the minions we've been talking about. I'm going to draw it to look like something else. How about like Kirby? Kirby, we could get a little
yeah.
Kirby.
I like Kirby.
2020 Kirby.
Or maybe it's a little, I don't know, maybe this is looking a little bit more like Jigglypuff. Kirby kind of looks like, I don't know what it's looking like now.
I have
What are you
I
now?
have no clue what that's meant to be, but I appreciate the artistic endeavor.
Yeah,
There
honestly.
we go. I don't know what I did.
That's the beauty of art.
It's a bit of chewing gum that's just been stuck to a ceiling for too long.
Not a sponsor. There's my 2020 minion as we then move to untap, to upkeep, and to draw. Great. Wow.
Sorry, you can
Diego.
out 2020 forever.
Yeah, I can't out 2020s forever. I don't know that I'm going.
It seems broken.
It does seem pretty strong.
We can do something much better. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play my land for turn. Question: would people like me to kill Death?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm agnostic. Can you throw it at yourself?
I think we determined this earlier that would break the rules of magic.
Okay.
I need you to agree. Now, you don't have any creatures right now,
Nope.
Haley. Okay,
Okay.
so it's all up to you. I need you to agree, for real, that you will block my anger, or else I can't kill Dev. If you block my anger, I can kill Dev, and I won't kill you. But I can kill Dev. Dev is gonna win. Ailey doesn't have anything. Dev has got too much life. I will take Dev out of the game right now. You have to agree to block the anger and kill it.
So
And I can take Dev out of the game.
You don't know that.
I do.
I will block the anger. I feel like I've threaded you along too many times. Oh, we're handshaking? Okay.
It's official.
European-American relations are on the mend.
There you
All right, cool. So I now need one more alliance, though, to make this work. Ailey.
Canada?
Ailey, You can do everything against Dev. If I
What is happening?
Ali, if I bring Dev down to 10, you can kill him.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill Dev.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
This is the United Nations.
Let's make the
World
representative
peace.
from Georgia is upset.
I'm gonna move to declare attackers, and I'm gonna swing my anger at Medic.
I will block your anger with the undead.
You're not held to that. You don't have to.
No,
listen
we
to
shook
him.
hands.
We did shake hands.
Yeah.
And
Again.
an Englishman's handshake is his bond.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you say now.
Well, we never shook hands. If you'd ever asked me to shake
you're
hands,
right.
you would have had me.
That's where I screwed up. I tried to butter you up earlier. I thought that we were friends earlier. We had a little alliance.
All right, now, so my anger dies. It goes to the graveyard. Creatures I control now have haste. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 6 to bring Brian's stout arm back in.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to fling my token at Dev for 20.
I'll go to 10. Well, you gained 22, don't you?
I gain, no, just 20, not 22.
Just
20 as well.
I'm up to 24.
Nice.
Nice. I wish I had one more land to bring in another thing. I don't have that. And that's gonna be it for me. I'm sitting pretty precarious here still.
10.
I'm at 10.
All right.
I can do it.
Take it away, Ali.
On my upkeep, I will draw off Colossal Majesty.
I'm sorry, Dev. You know we love you, but that was too much.
What did I do?
What didn't you do? What didn't you do?
I just been hanging out.
do?
I've attacked like 3 times all game.
God almighty.
I'm just hanging out with my boys. You know,
I think pinging is the easiest way to draw people's anger
Yes.
in a game.
Yeah.
I am hanging out.
Right.
Down
And
the
it said,
street.
here's the proof.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you draw it? Do you have an infinite token?
I do have
Draw
an
it out for
infinite
yourself.
token. It'll look great.
It's like a mosquito flying around your head. And you just can't kill it at night. It's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried.
5, 6.
Well, I'll take that. I guess you're worried for me. So that's
I'm worried for myself. I'll be honest. I've given up all hope for you.
yeah, it's true. You cut off our alliance last turn. I guess it's.
What alliance? You
We
can't
had
just
a
never
whole
change.
thing.
You never
I
showed
could have
together.
sworn we had a
Handshake.
thing.
I did the real diplomatic relations.
I called you a doctor.
He is a doctor.
I know. I was trying to show him some respect.
Anyway, while you guys are bickering, I'm going to cast Warstorm Surge. For those of you who don't know what this does, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
Cool.
You look like any target.
Yeah, I am. Yes, I'm a very wide target. Yes. So it's just a better pandemonium. That's ridiculous.
I don't know what that card is.
Well, I do,
That's
so-
before my time. Then,
And now I'm old. I guess old enough to die.
I didn't say that, okay? Chill. I'm gonna pay a whole 2 mana because I have a nice little reduction here on Gods of Primal Hunger. In terms of big dumb things for cheap/free, that ticks the boxes. So, Dev, you're gonna take a 12 to the face.
The thing is, I'm at 10. So
Well-
you're like super sure you want to do that?
100%, bro.
Oh, well, all right. Okay, it was a good
Any
game for me.
responses?
No, I don't have any mana, so I can't do it. I'll block it.
No.
Fair
With
enough.
what?
My mind.
Your face.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start packing up, I guess.
Welcome to Commander, Dev. You're dead.
Yeah, thanks.
Couple other
We love you.
I feel like somebody at the table knew that I have a Meat Hook Massacre in my hand.
Oh,
This
thank
game would have been over next turn.
Ew.
You guys have a good rest of your game. I'll just be here.
You hang out with us. Who are you
You
rooting
just
for?
stay. You don't have to leave.
I said I'm gonna be here. I'm hanging out.
You can root for me. We had the alliance, remember?
Right, I remember fondly. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a while back. Yeah. I'm nostalgic for it. It was so long ago. Just kill somebody else.
I'm gonna try. Chill, bro.
Not me. I'm at 24.
Okay, so Warstorm Surge is resolved. You are hella dead. Rhythm of the
Very.
Wild and Guardian Project. Rhythm of the Wild, it's got haste. That's fine. Guardian Project will trigger. I will draw a card.
Does gold have trample?
Sure does.
Timo.
What are you on?
I'm on 19.
Oh, that's fun.
But remember, Death Touch.
And I would like to point out that at any time I can tap 4 to put out another 20/20.
Do you have 4? You're right. I'm supposed to be dead.
Dead men tell no tale.
The dead don't speak.
Nice going, Dev. Or should I say dead?
Dead.
Right. So, here's how things stand currently.
Death Touch.
Yes, thank you. I can attack you and kill your Death Baron to eliminate the Death Touch, which would would be sweet. I think I'm dead to Prof anyway, because...
Dead to me? What?
Well, because you have anger in your graveyard there, see? And you have
worry.
this friend. I could kill that. I am just gonna go out swinging as this deck wants to do. So, we're gonna swing your way, friend. Tyrant's familiar.
Why not a Prof?
Why not at you?
By our powers combined,
Without
we can make
powers
sure that Prof
combined.
doesn't win.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Prof, you killed me last time with this Brian deck, so I'm gonna...
So it's all coming at me? What's
Yes.
the biggest thing coming at me?
It's a 12-12.
Is it 12-12 coming at me?
I have an attack trigger too, so I'm just gonna kill your stout arm.
Whoa here. Whoa. You're literally, so now I have a question now for you.
Yeah, how's it
Okay.
feel to get ganged up on by multiple people?
This is.
You had it coming.
I can work with this. All right. She's all tapped out.
Uh-huh.
If I survive, okay, screw this.
You
Then.
have to make sure that
I'm gonna phase out your Galta.
Oh! My boy. No, it's a girl. I don't know. My dinosaur.
You lift up the tail.
how'd you do that?
You lift up the tail.
That's how you get...
Check the dino cloaca, see what it's
Chicks. Cool. Yes. Chicks. Indeed. Maybe.
Well, you still take 10, so...
And your, well, I don't know where your trigger on the
your
tyrants
trigger
is.
hits my stout
Yes.
arm.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I take 10, going to 14.
It's actually a really valuable lesson for me. You can survive if you have responses and mana.
Yeah, right?
But responding to people's turns, like you have to have not used your mana to do things.
Serious.
All right.
It's a lot of.
It's ridiculous.
Were you about to pass the turn to me?
I was not about to mess the trigger. I was about to open the diplomacy phase. I know you two shook, but now that things have changed, it seems like a new arrangement.
No,
may
handshakes
be
are binding.
arranged.
Can I draw? Have you passed the turn to
I
me?
haven't
Yes.
passed the
Can I draw my card for turn and see what arrangements you want to arrange?
So you are willing to sit down at the table?
I'm always willing to have a conversation. I think I'm just going to kill you both, Prof.
This is kind of what you get.
Yeah, this is
So,
what you get.
yeah.
I'll tap 3 for a zombie master. It puts a counter on Door of Destinies and gives all of my zombies Swamp Walk.
Oh.
Now, something you may have realized I played right near the start of the game was an Herb Walk. So your blockers now don't actually do.
Timo.
What a shame! What a shame! I'll tap this 3-tree city to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black mana. I'll use 3 of that black mana for a Cemetery Reaper. That gives all of my other zombie creatures +1/+1 and
crikey.
puts a counter on Door of Destinies.
Sick cranky.
That's so nasty.
I have 3 black mana floating. Let me just do the math. So you have no blocks.
Nope.
This is 5, 6.
You have no blocks.
7. So this is a 7/7. This is a 7/7. This is a 7/7, and this is an 8/8. So you need 21. That would be enough for you. This has 5, 6, and 8 is 14. And what was your life total again, Prof?
Good game.
Woo! Good game, Dev. You knew I had to do it.
No, it's okay, man. It's all's fair in love and war. Good game.
Well
Good
played,
game.
everyone. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Whew.
We got zombied.
Awesome.
The reason I originally built this deck was because I've always thought of necromancers as just doctors that arrived a couple of minutes too
Yeah.
late. And that's what this deck is. It's me being a doctor a couple of minutes behind schedule, you know?
Well,
Didn't make her rounds.
y'all want to play the new League of Legends card game next?
Yeah! let's do it.
Boy. It's not out yet.
It's not.
No. Good one, Prof.
Hey, did I have fun? No, not in the slightest. Sorry. Yo, did I have fun? No, not in the slightest. The worst experience than having a rap with laryngitis. I might just have won if it weren't for Brian. So next time I come, I'm gonna pull out my gun. Actually, I really had a lot of fun. This is probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Thanks.
I can't rap.
But I can.
Was it the most fun I've ever had in my life? No. Honestly, I kind of expected to win. I'm just a much better player than the Professor. He's old, his reaction speed is slow, and although you don't even need that in Magic the Gathering, let's be honest, the brain's going a little bit. Secret lair alert! Secret lair alert! At some point, Prof, come on. You're just a jester.
Wow.
The problem is I love your content. It's so good. It's such
That's perfect.
Truth be told, I can't actually remember what happened in the end of that game. I can't get over the Apex Devastator. Cascade, just... Someone won. Magic cards were played. I'm just devastated.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
What's up? It's Shuffle Up and Play with decks that Tomer has built for us. Tomer built the entire pod for how much money, Tomer?
$25 each, so total $100.
Do you notice how he built the decks for all of us? And
I did notice that.
Did not rig it.
It looks kind of sus, Tomer.
This isn't petty prof anymore. It's proper play prof. All the P.
So much PP.
So much PP.
He's showing weakness. Get him.
You've played your last shambling guest.
Because it's commander, yeah.
Yes, correct.
That's am I going to win next turn type face.
Oh, God, no. You didn't build it that good.
He just called you a zoomer. You gonna take that?
Because of that, I'm gonna swing at prof.